What happened in Irish nursing homes? The following video summarises Health Freedom Ireland's investigation into nursing home deaths in the Republic of Ireland since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Beginning in early 2021, a volunteer in Health Freedom Ireland began analysing nursing home deaths in the Republic, with a particular focus on a sample of 60 nursing homes. This data was compiled from the Irish website rip.ie. From this data, graphs were produced of deaths per month throughout the year. Despite the promise of 2 weeks to flatten the curve, on the 27th of March, when the Republic of Ireland went into its first lockdown, April 2020 saw large numbers of deaths occur in nursing homes, regardless of the restrictions. Please recall that the HSE callously moved large numbers of sick patients from hospitals into nursing homes, without even testing them beforehand to free up hospital capacity. Despite a second lockdown being announced on the 19th of October, because of NPHET's claim that more cases would lead to more deaths, October-November 2020 saw fewer deaths on average than the rest of the year in the nursing home study. Despite going into a third lockdown in January 2021 and the heralding of the vaccine rollout for the most vulnerable, there was a shocking 426% increase in deaths in the nursing home sample reviewed. Shown in the slide and the following is the letter that Health Freedom Ireland sent to the Irish Prime Minister Micheál Martin, the Minister for Health Stephen Donnelly, the head of the HSE Paul Reid, the CEO of HIQA and the Chief Executive Officer of the HPRA on Tuesday the 9th of March 2021. Where our grave concerns over these findings were brought to their attention. The pleas from Health Freedom Ireland to halt this rollout pending a thorough investigation were all ignored. Health Freedom Ireland issued press releases to 13 mainstream media outlets, including the RTE News Desk, the Irish Times, the Irish Independent, and the Irish Examiner, which were never pursued. As a result of no response being received, the same letter was then sent to members of both houses of the Irish Parliament, the Dáil and Seanad, on the 11th of March. For a selection of nursing homes, we obtained death records from the General Registrar's Office. Here we see that for Beach Park Nursing Home in County Kildare, for the 6 records we obtained, 5 had severe COVID as a cause of death. How could this have happened given that nursing homes were all locked down at this time, staff were rigorously tested, and no external visitors were permitted? Since January 2021, the Irish government proceeded to roll out the vaccine to the remainder of the Irish adult population and introduced vaccine passports this summer as a means of increasing uptake, despite being aware of these adverse signals earlier this year. In this slide, we have graphed all of the nursing home deaths in the Irish Republic since the onset of the pandemic. We can actually see already that nursing home deaths are now higher in the past few months than they were last year, despite the rollout of a national vaccine campaign and booster shots. Following from slide 6, we have compiled the nursing home deaths in Ireland in the past 2 years. Months in 2021, where the death rate is higher than in 2020, are highlighted in red. In summary, the Irish people have endured the longest lockdowns in Europe, have been subject to stringent health protocols, vaccine passports, and the country has had a high vaccine uptake, all of which were intended to protect the most vulnerable in our society. These measures have all failed to achieve what was promised. Nursing home residents continue to be subject to severe restrictions, leaving them feeling isolated, frustrated, and fearful. With the recent introduction of vaccine passports as a requirement of entry for visitors, many elderly residents are being denied access to their loved ones. Ireland remains a 2-tier society, with the unvaccinated being marginalised and discriminated against for exercising their right to bodily autonomy. Please ask yourself, can you continue to believe this government narrative? If you like this video, please share it. Health Freedom Ireland is a non-profit voluntary organisation. We have compiled this information on our own time and expense. We feel compelled to highlight the truth to the public because the authorities we ought to be able to trust have failed entirely. If you have been affected by any of the findings shown in this short video, please feel free to contact Health Freedom Ireland at info@healthfreedomireland.com. Thank you.